All right, that is your answer. Fine. What is
You are now.
yeah, Neha, go ahead.
I think is it air because no, I have a doubt how it will be chemical or physical, because glowing is as a bulb. There is nothing usually in chemical, something extra should be or something else should be produced, right? But nothing is produced. And in physical, I think so it's physical sometimes.
Okay, so it is, answer is physical change. Fawaz, I cannot change your exam time, but I think exam is on Sunday, right? Do you have a school on Sunday?
Ma'am, could you please explain the reason of why the physical thing?
Ma'am, according to me, it should be a chemical change. Also, physical and chemical change, option C.
Okay, since the answer is only Yashika, what is your answer?
C, ma'am.
Yashika?
Ma'am, my answer is like C because it can be physical and chemical both.
Okay. Darshil, can you tell me how it can be chemical?
Ma'am, when electricity generates.
Then what happens?
Ma'am, so the bulb will glow.
Yeah, but how is it a chemical change?
Ma'am, can I answer?
Darshil, so how is it a chemical change? Yes, Pragya, go ahead.
Ma'am, it is C.
Okay, how is it a chemical change?
Ma'am, it is a chemical change because inside a bulb and inside an heater, something is burning that gives us the heat. That is why it is a chemical change.
Okay, but what is the new substance formed?
Ma'am, the new substance. Ma'am, I don't know the new substance.
Okay, all right.
Ma'am, may I answer that question? Like the substance which is formed? Ma'am, heat and light is formed.
Heat and light is formed, but what is the new chemical? What new substance is formed? For example, if I mix an acid and a base, a salt is formed. Or, some new chemical should be formed, right? So what is that new chemical formed? If there is a chemical change, there has to be some new chemical formed.
Ma'am, but what is the material which is burning? You didn't say.
What is the material which is?
Burning.
So I didn't say it is burning, I said glowing. So whenever I use the word burning, then it is always a chemical change. But glowing does not mean it's chemical.
Ma'am, but inside light bulbs and heaters, something is burning.
Ma'am, the glass inside which is burning and glowing the bulb.
Ma'am, inside a bulb, nothing is burning. Actually, tungsten, something like a filament is inside. Then I was surprised to hear that something is burning inside.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am,
Like,
I have a question.
guys, so I can't really tell who is talking. So can you please type whatever you want to say instead of speaking, please?
I have a question.
Yeah, can you please type your question, please? Yes. So good question, Utkrishta. So Utkrishta is asking, you are saying that nothing burns, then what produces the heat? So very good question. So tungsten is present in the bulb, it gets heated. It gets heated through electricity, which produces heat and light. Very good, Atharva. That is the answer. So whenever I say the word burning, burning always happens in the presence of oxygen. Okay. Whenever oxygen reacts with something and heat is produced, that is called burning. Okay. Whereas in case of a light bulb, there is no burning.
Can you please repeat the tungsten theory?
Atharva has written it in the chat. Okay, so whenever there is no, so there is no oxygen involved, so there is no burning involved. Okay, so straightforward, what is happening? Electricity is passing through the wire, and when the electricity is passing through the wire, this wire has very high resistance. Okay. Okay, so the exam is from 9 a.m. onwards. Oh, you can take the exam whatever time you want. So, Fawaz, you can take. Fawaz, you can. Yashika, 1 second. Fawaz, you can take the exam whenever you want after 9 a.m. anytime. The exam will be for 1 hour. Okay?
Ma'am, what were you speaking about? I got disconnected.
So I
we
was
were at 9.
Okay, so what happens when we have a light bulb? So this light bulb over here, okay? So I have a light bulb, and inside this light bulb, I have a tungsten filament. Okay, so this tungsten filament is present inside the light bulb. Now electricity is passing through this tungsten filament, all right? And as electricity is passing through this filament, the electron.
Ma'am, what are we talking about exactly? I said I got disconnected.
Question number 8.
Okay.
So when electrons are passing through this tungsten wire, then they are hitting other atoms present inside this tungsten wire. There are small particles of the tungsten wire present inside it, right? So the electricity or the electrons are hitting against those wires, and because of that they are generating heat. This is not happening because of a burning process. The heat is not generated because of burning. The heat is generated because of electricity, because of the flow of the electricity. Just like when I rub my hands, heat is generated. Is that a chemical change? No, it is not. Rubbing my hands and generating heat is not chemical change. It is a physical change. It's because of friction. Yes.
Ma'am, can I tell you what I understood about the 8th question?
So what is your answer, Yashika?
My answer is A.
Yes, the answer is A. You can tell me what you understood. Go ahead.
Ma'am, I want to tell you that, tell you what I understood about this motion.
Yeah, can you, please go ahead.
So it's physical change because it's just like it's like when we sleep and we get up and start working the same way, the light was not working, and when we switched it on, it started working.
Exactly, yes. So, yes, Utkrishta?
Ma'am, it is same with the tube light too.
Same with the tube light too. With the tube light, let me see. I don't think so.
Because it's not in that bulb board which is LED in a house. It's just present in the old like yellow type bulbs. Like inside that only we will be able to find tungsten inside it.
Correct, that is right.
Then what is in the tube light?
So in a fluorescent light bulb, an electric arc passes through mercury vapor, okay, and that gives off ultraviolet radiation. Inside an LED light bulb, we again have current passing through a semiconductor. So either ways, there is no chemical change. Okay, so even though you have different gases present, for example, your tube light will also have some gas, or your other regular, current saving bulbs will also have some gas present inside it. But either of the ways, there is no chemical change happening inside that. The gas is releasing a particular frequency of light when electricity is passing through that gas. Okay, so that release of light is because of a physical change, not chemical change. Just like when I rub two stones together, what you see, that light is because of friction. Whenever you see the sparks of light, that is because of friction. It is not because of burning.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, what work does oxygen do in producing burning and then?
So oxygen oxidizes a substance, and when we talk about, and like, for example, we have fire. Okay, so oxygen promotes burning of fire. So like, whenever something oxidizes, it releases heat.
Ma'am, how it works in electricity?
Sorry, I did not understand your question. Okay, let's go ahead with question number 9.
Ma'am, I think there are two answers to this. Like 9, it is I think C and D both.
Okay, let's see.
Ma'am?
The answer is B.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I think burning of wax, but wax does not burn. It only melts.
No, wax burns also.
Ma'am, I by mistake read reversible change and I did it wrong. So can I write the correct answer on the chat?
Yeah, what is your answer?
Ma'am, so I by mistake wrote I did melting of an ice cream because I thought you were talking about a reversible change.
Ma'am,
I want you to tell me what is the correct answer.
ma'am, can I
Yes,
tell?
ma'am, can I just think for a second and tell you?
Sure, sure.
Burning of wax.
Burning of wax, very good.
Ma'am, I selected burning of fat because it burns
Yes,
fully.
ma'am,
So
even
we
I selected burning
cannot
wax.
reverse it like melting of a wax. Am I right?
Yes. So melting of wax is a reversible change, whereas burning of wax is an irreversible change. So the answer is B.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, I wrote correct answer. The correct answer you told me to.
Okay, good.
Ma'am?
Yes, Utkrishta?
Ma'am, when wax melts, then it can come in its form again.
Yes.
Ma'am, then how it is a irreversible change?
Okay, so there is a difference between melting of wax and burning of wax. Okay. So burning is always a chemical change. Melting is always a physical change. So what is the difference between burning and melting? So for example, I have a candle here.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Ma'am, can I say one difference between burning and candle?
Okay, hold on one second.
Burning and melting.
Okay, hold on one second. Whose question was it? Okay, who wants to answer?
Ma'am, Vamika.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, so the biggest changes, can I just say one change? So,
Yeah.
ma'am, in burning we use heat and in melting, ma'am, sorry. Ma'am, if we burn a candle, it still melts.
Utkrishta, can you be louder? I can't hear you.
Ma'am, if we burn the wax, it can again come in its form.
No. But if you melt a wax, it can come back in its form. But if you burn wax, it cannot come back in its original form. Let me show you how. So whenever a candle burns, right? So for example, whenever I light a candle, there are fibers within the candle, right? So the wax, the melted wax travels through these fibers. Okay? It travels through these fibers and then it gets burned in this flame. The rest of the wax, it melts down like this. Okay? So it melts down. This wax, which is molten, this wax can be used. This is reversible. But this wax which has gone up and burnt in the flame, that is not reversible. Which is why burning of wax is irreversible, whereas melting wax is reversible. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let us now. Yes, Utkrishta. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you tell me what is the substance?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Vamika, Utkrishta is speaking. Please, Utkrishta, go ahead.
Ma'am, what is the substance formed after burning a candle?
What is the substance formed after burning a candle? Okay, so if you notice the wick of the candle, you'll have this black soot. That is nothing but carbon. Okay, so
It is a thread, it is not a part of wax. Ma'am, it's just joined so that it can be burnt.
correct, but the wax travels through that thread on top. Like, so that thread is present, but it is the wax that is making that burn. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so the thread pulls the wax upwards. Okay, so burning of wax is irreversible.
Ma'am,
and
now may I ask my question?
Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, so I was asking then the question 9, I think like is the biggest difference like melting of ice cream and burning of wax is that burning of wax is a chemical change and melting of ice cream is not a chemical change?
Yeah, melting is never a chemical change. Melting is always a physical change.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.